Good afternoon, everyone. Let's go ahead with our today's topic, and that is ratio and proportion. Now, in ratio and proportion, suppose somebody says, what is ratio? What you are going to say? So your answer should be, ratio is division of two numbers having no unit at all or same units. Now, what it means, no unit at all or same units. Suppose 5 is divided by 3. That is written as 5/3. It will be 5/3. But if it is 5 kilometer is to 3 kilometer, what we will have? Kilometer and kilometer will get cancelled, and it will same 5/3. It will be seen as 5/3. नेटवर्क चला जा रहा है सर, नहीं सर चला गया, स्टक कर गया पूरा का पूरा नेटवर्क चला गया. Sorry, there was a network error. Let's go ahead. Ratio and proportion. Now, when I say what is ratio, it is division no unit. Sir, of same unit. Suppose I give you 5/3. अभी भी वैसा ही है. 5 kilometers to 3 kilometers. So kilometer got cancelled, and we will have 5/3. Okay. So this and this. Now, when ratio is A/B, this is known as antecedent, or numerator, and this is known as consequent, or we known as denominator. Now this is your ratio sign, which is known as is2. So this, when written as A/B, also read as A/B, read as A/B. Okay. Now see, Simple questions will be divide rupees 1200 into two fronts in ratio 2:3. So what I will mark? I will mark the first front gets 2x, the next front gets 3x, and this will be always equal to 1200. So can I say 5x is equal to 1200 or x is equal to 240? So 2x, the value of 2x will be how much? 480. And the value of 3x will be how much? 720. So in these two ratios, the money will get divided. Clear? Again, types of ratios. See, first we will deal with all the theory, and then we will move to questions. Types of ratios. So there are basically 4 types. That is duplicate ratio, sub-duplicate ratio. What is duplicate ratio? Suppose if A is to B is in ratio, then duplicate ratio is A square is to B square. Okay. Sub-duplicate ratio is square root of A is to square root of B. Now we also write it as A to the power 1/2 is to B to the power 1/2. Similarly, we have triplicate ratio. Triplicate ratio is what? A cube is to B cube. Also, we have sub-triplicate ratio. Now, what is a sub-triplicate ratio? Sub-triplicate ratio is A to the power 1/3 is to B to the power 1/3. Or this can again be written as cube root of A is to cube root of B. Did I get my point? Now see, let's face some questions. Let's face some questions and then we will have a good view of it. Let's say a class has 90 students. If the ratio is 7:8, find the number of boys in the class. Find the number of boys in the class. Now understand. Let's say boys, girls, 7x, 8x. 7, 8x and 8x sum is 7x plus 8x is equal to 150. Sorry, 90. So 50 16x is equal to 90. The value of x is 6. You have to find y's. So 7 into 6, and that is 42. Is it clear? Now see. Let's take another question. The ratio of n of A is to B is 5 is to 4. And expenditure 3 is to 2. If at the end each saves rupees 800, the income of A is. Okay. Now, ratio of income is A is to B, 5 is to 4, and expenditure is 3 is to 2. Understand this. Income minus expenditure is your saving. So income is in the ratio 5 is to 4. Expenditure is in the ratio 3 is to 2. And saving is 800 each. Now understand. What is the ratio difference here? 2. And what is the ratio difference here? 2. And that ratio difference is just because of this. So I can say value of ratio 2 is 800. So ratio 1 value is 400. Income will be ratio 5, that is 2000, and income of B, it will be 1600. Did you get my point? So what is my answer? Income of A, this is 5,000, 2000. Is it clear? Now, see, you can do this question in another method, and that is, let's say the income be 5x and 4x, and expenditure be 3y and 2y. So 5x minus 3y is equal to 800. 4x minus 2y is equal to 800. We have to find 5x, that is the income of A. So how we are going to do it? We are going to equal the expenditures. So what I will do is multiply this by 2 and multiply this by 3. So what I am going to get here is 10x minus 6y is equal to 1600, and 12x minus 6y is equal to 2400. Subtract this minus, this will get plus, this will get minus, this will get cancelled. Minus 800 is equal to minus 2x. Minus and minus gets cancelled. X is equal to how much? 400. So our here income is what? Income of A is 5x, isn't it? This one. So 5x will be how much? 2000. You can do this also, but this is one of the most shortcut way which I taught you. Is it clear? Go ahead with the next question. Please. The ratio of wine and water is to 3. The ratio of wine and water in a mixture is 1:3. If the volume of solution is increased by 25% by adding wine only. Now, see, the ratio of wine and water is in the ratio, is in mixture 1:3. So let's say initial is x and 3x. So total volume is 4x. Now 25% of 4x is how much? X. So this is your wine, this is your water, and the volume of solution increased by adding wine only. So x is added over here. What we get here is 2x and 3x. Let's cancel x out of here. What will be the final ratio? Wine and water, and that is 2:3. Is it clear, everyone? Now see, go ahead with the next question. And it says, five is 4. Am I audible, guys? Can you give me a thumbs up? Can you write in the chat box if I'm audible? Okay. Am I audible, guys? Can you give me a thumbs up? Can you write in the chat box if I'm audible? Okay. Let's go. The length and breadth of a rectangle are in the ratio 5:4. Find its perimeter if area is 180 centimeters. Now see. So if we see, this is your rectangle. Let's say this is my length 5x. This is my breadth 4x. Now area is giving me, that is L into B is 180 centimeters square. And we have to find perimeter. We have to find perimeter. Now understand. So 5x into 4x is equal to 180 centimeters square. 5 से आप कैंसिल करें 36, 4 से आप कैंसिल करें 9. So here we have x square is equal to 9 centimeters. Can I say x is equal to 3 centimeter? What will be my this? This will be my 5 into 3, 15, and this will be my 12. So perimeter is 2 into length plus breadth, and that is 2 into 15 plus 12. 2 into 27, and that is 54 centimeters. Is it clear? Is it okay, guys? Now see. We have next question. Sum of cubes of two numbers is 280. If the numbers are in the ratio 2:3, find the smallest number. Now see, since the number is in the ratio 2:3, I will write the number is 2x and 3x. Now, sum of cubes. So cube of this number plus cube of this number is what? It is 280. So 8x cube plus 27x cube is equal to 280. Can I say 35x cube is equal to 280? 5 say 7 times. 5 say 5 5s are 25, 3 30, 5 6 7 say again we have 8. So x cube is equal to 8 can be written as 2 cube. So when the base is same, power gets cancelled. X is equal to how much? 2. Numbers are, what were numbers? 2x and 3x, and you have to find the smallest. So 2x is equal to 4 and 3x is equal to 6. This is your smallest number, 4. Now to check, you can see 4 cube is what? 64. 2 cube is what? 260. See, it gave you a sum of 280. Is it clear, guys? Go ahead. Now, one of the most important questions. We have 3 friends, A, B, and C. 93 chocolates is to be distributed among them in the ratio 1/2 is to 1/3 is to 1/5. Find how much each gets. Now see, we cannot solve when the ratio is in fraction. We will have to change it. We will have to change this. Now, how to change this? Please see. We will take LCM of 2, 3, and 5. LCM of 2, 3, 5 is 30. So we will multiply this by 30 and we will get this. 30/2, that is 15, 30/3, 10, and 30/5, 6. Now in this ratio, we will divide this 93 chocolates. So 15x plus 10x plus 6x is 31x is equal to 93. X is equal to 3. So how much will he get? He will get 45 chocolates. He will get 30 chocolates. And he will get 18 chocolates. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Go ahead with the next question of ratio. Now see, again, one of the important questions is, a bag contains 1 rupee, 2 rupee, and 5 rupee coins, amounting to rupees 264. If the ratio of number of coins is 3:5:4, find the number of 1 rupee coin. Find the number of 1 rupee coin. This is your question. Now understand, we always have denomination multiplied by number of coins, giving me value. So denomination is 1 rupees, 2 rupees, 5 rupees. And number is 3x, 5x, 4x. Now you must ask why we put x. This is a multiplying constant. Okay. So what is the value here? This is 3x. This is 10x. This is 20x. And the value is giving me how much? 264. So let's go. How much it is? 33x is equal to 264. So 3 say 11 times, 3 say 3 8 is a 24, 2 4 again, 3 8 is a 24. 11 say we have 8 times. Value of x is 8. Now 1 rupee coin is, the number is 3x. So 3 into 8. We have 24 coins of 1 rupee. We have 24 coins of 1 rupee. Is it clear, guys? Now see, the ratio of boys and girls in a class was 11:30. 4 boys and 8 girls joined the class. And the ratio becomes 4:5. Find the strength of the class. Find the strength of the class. Now suppose number of boys is 11x and 30. The number of girls is 13x. So we have boys is to girls 11x and 13x. 4 boys are getting added, 8 girls are getting added, and the ratio becomes 4:5. Let's equate this. So 11x plus 4, 13x plus 8 is equal to 4/5. Cross multiply. So 55x plus 20 is equal to 52x plus 32. Let's get 20 over there and 52x over here. So 3x is equal to 12. The value of x is 4. So number of boys in the class will be 11 into 4 plus 4. That is 44 plus 4, 48. Number of girls will be how much? So 13 into 4 plus 8, 52 plus 8, that is 60. Total strength 108. Total strength 108. Now understand. This can be done in another way. Just see to it. What we have ratio as boys 11, girls 13. After 4 boys and 8 girls added, this becomes 4:5. Now see, these are prime numbers 11, 13. So it is not going to change. On changing the higher number, we are getting lower values. What we will do here is, we will multiply by 2. Now see, 8, 10. Here difference is 3, here difference is 3. Same, but the difference is 4 and 8. No, so don't worry about that. Go ahead. This is your 4 3s are 12 and 5 3s are 15. Now see, here the difference is of ratio 1. Here the difference is of ratio 2. So can I say this ratio 1 difference is just because of this 4? This ratio 2 difference is just because of 8. So ratio 1 की value हो गई 4. Ratio 11 की value क्या हो गई? We have 44. Ratio 13 की value क्या हो गई? 52. So number is what? We got 44 and 52. 44 and 52. 4 boys added, 8 girls added. What is the number now? The number is, this ratio 1 difference is just because of this 4. This ratio 2 difference is because of 8. So ratio 1 की value हो गई 4. Ratio 11 की value क्या हो गई? How to do this? Line by or should I go to this? Let's go, guys. 44 plus 4, 48. And then we have 52 plus 8, that is 60. So this is 48 and this is 60. And the number is 10 and 8. Is it clear, guys? Now see, second part of the topic is what is proportion? And what is proportion? So understand. Proportion is equality of two ratios. What is proportion? It is equality of two ratios. Understand. Proportion A is to B as C is to D. Now, understand this. This is your first term of the proportion. This is your second term of the proportion. This is your third term of the proportion. And understand, proportion A is to B as C is to D. Now, understand this. This is your first term of the proportion. This is your second term of the proportion. This is your third term of the proportion. And this is your fourth term of the proportion. Now, understand this. This is your first term. Now see, A, B, C, D. A and D are known as extreme terms. B and C are known as mean terms. Now understand, when we write it mathematically, A upon B is equal to C upon D. Now this can be also written as AD is equal to BC, isn't it? This can be written as AD is equal to BC. Here, what we have is extreme terms, mean terms. So this can be written as, product of extreme terms is equal to product of mean terms. Product of extreme terms is equal to product of mean terms. Is it clear? See, simple question will be what? Let's say three is to six as 4 is to question mark. How you are going to do it? So what we have is 3 by 6 is equal to 4 by a question mark, and it will be approx multiply. So 6 into 4 by 3 is equal to question mark, and that gives you 8. Suppose we have 2x is to 25 as 6 is to x by 3. So how we can do it? Six into 3 divided by 2. So let's get it by 3. And what we are getting here is x square is equal to 2 to 5. So x will be for 15. What is the value of x over here? 15. Is it clear, guys? Now see, in proportion, what we have is continued proportion also. Now, what is a continued proportion? Just see. Suppose A by B is equal to B by C is equal to C by D is equal to D by E is equal to. And if we take a block of it, that is A by B is equal to B by C, this can be written as A is to B as B is to C. Here A is your first term, B both are second term, and C is third term. So A and C here are known as extreme terms, B is known as mean terms. So suppose if we have to find A, what it will be? B square by C. If we have to find C, it will be B square by A. But suppose if we have to find B, B will be what? It will be under root AC. And this is known as a mean term. Find the mean term of the continued proportion. Let me give you one example. Okay. Now suppose the question is, find the mean term of 5 and 40. If we find the mean term of 3 and 27. So how we are going to do it? B is equal to under root 5 into 45. In the same way, B is equal to under root 3 into 27. Now see, this is what? Under root 2 to 5. This is what? Under root 81. What it will be value? 9. What it will be value? 15. So did you get my point? How to do it? And this is a very common question which comes in the CRT program. Clear? Now see. Okay. Once more, guys. So when we mean continued proportion, we must also remember as if A is to B as C is to D, C is to D is in proportion, then we have, according to invertendo, B by A and D by C. These will also be in same proportion. Example, here we get A by B is equal to C by D. So this, according to invertendo, this will also be in proportion. Then we have alternando. According to alternando, C by A is equal to B by D will also be in proportion. Same way we have componendo. In componendo, A plus B by B is equal to C plus D by D will also be in proportion. Then we have dividendo. A minus B by B is equal to C minus componendo and dividendo. Both. Now in componendo and dividendo, we have A plus B by A minus B is B. This is also in proportion. And you might have heard about this in your engineering. We are using in engineering componendo and dividendo. We are using it very often. Okay, go ahead. Let's go to next. The ratio of runs scored by Tarun and Varun in a match is 5:8. The ratio of scores of Tarun and Varun. The sum of three of them is 226. Find Arun's score. Find Arun's score. Now understand. Tarun and Varun, the score is 5x. That's 5:8. And Arun and Varun. So we have Arun and Varun. I have written over here. And this is Arun is 6 and Varun is 5. But these both need to be equal. So what we can do is we can multiply these two by this number Varun 5, and we could multiply this two by this number, that is 8. And whatever we get is the final. So 5 5s are 25. This is 8 5s are 40. And this is 8 6s are 48. So Tarun, Varun and Arun will score in the ratio 25, 40 and 48. So this is 25x, 40x, 48x. Let's go ahead. 40 plus 40, 80 plus 20, 100, 105 and 830. So can I say 113x is equal to 226? So 113 2s are. So marks, runs of score of Arun is 48 into x key value. That is 48 into 2, and that is 96 runs. Is it clear, guys? Hello? Is it clear, people? Thank you. Now see, the number of seats available for biology and CS in a college is in ratio 5:8. If the seats are increased by 25% and 30%, find the new ratio. So 5:8. Let's say 50:8 or 500:800. Now, what is 25% of 500? That is 125. So 125 is added to it. What it becomes? 625. 30%. 30% of 80 is how much? 240. What it will be? 1040. Let's go by 5. 5, 125. 5, 208. So what is the final ratio? 125:208. Is it clear, guys? Let's go with the next question. A journey of 750 kilometers was covered by car and train. If the distance traveled by train was 150 kilometers more than car. Find the distance traveled by each. Now see how to go for it. So first of all, we have 750 kilometers and 150 kilometer is the difference. So we will minus. So 750 minus 150, we get 600. And this 600 will be divided into two parts, that is train and car. So train will be 300, car will be 300, but train traveled extra 150. So this is 450 kilometers and this is 300 kilometers. And when the sum total is found, it is what? 750 kilometers. Is it fine? And suppose you have to find a ratio of the distance traveled. So what it will be? 450 is to 300. 1010 cancel. 15 2s are 30 and 15 3s are. So your distance covered will be 3:2. Is it clear, guys? Now see, one more important question is a question based on variation, and variation has two parts: direct indirect. Now, what is a direct variation and what is indirect variation? Let's see by one example. And we all know distance is equal to what? Speed into time. Let me write it. Distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. Now see, suppose we fix the distance as 100 kilometers. Now see the relation between speed and time. If the speed is 100 kilometers per hour, time will be 1 hour. If the speed is 50 kilometers per hour, time will be 2 hours. If the speed is 25 kilometers per hour, time will be 4 hours. If it is 20 kilometers per hour, time will be 5 hours. And if it is 10 kilometers per hour, time will be 10 hours. Now understand. If we see, one unit is decreasing and here the other unit is increasing. So it happens when speed is inversely proportional to time. Speed is inversely proportional to time. So to equal it, what we write? K by T. And K is what? S into T. And this, what we assumed is that constant is your distance. Speed into time, distance. Did you get my point? So indirect, a very good example of indirect variation. Now for direct variation, let's say I will take speed as 60 kilometers per hour. So we will see distance and time. If the time is 1 hour, the distance will be 60 kilometers. If the time is 2 hours, the distance will be 120 kilometers. If it is 3 hours, the time will be distance will be 180 kilometers. One unit is increasing, the other unit is also increasing. When it happens when distance is directly proportional to time. Is it clear? Distance यहाँ पे क्या है? Directly proportional to time. Am I clear, guys? Okay. Now see. Let's go to a question. And this is a very important question. Now see. The value of precious stone varies directly the value of a precious stone varies directly as the square of its weight. As the square of its weight. If a diamond falls and breaks into two pieces, with weight in ratio of 2:3, what is the loss of value in percent. What is the loss of value in percent? Okay. Now please see. Suppose 2x and 3x is after breakage. So before breakage it will be 5x. So square of its weight. So 25x square is equal to, let's assume the value is 100. So here the square will be 2x square plus 9x square. Or let's say 13x square, the value will be what? So cross multiply 13x square into 100 by 25x square. X square cancel. 25 to 4. What it is? 50. So from 100, the value has been to 52. So what is the change in value? 48%. What is the depreciation in the value? The depreciation in the value is 48%. Is it clear, guys? Hello, people. Is it clear? Okay. Let's move. Again, I will take another question with same theme. Cost of a precious stone varies as square of its weight. A diamond weighing 10 carat cost rupees 26 lakh. Find the loss in value when it is broken in ratio 3:2. Now see, after breakage it is 3x 2x, but before breakage it is 10 carats. So 5x is equal to 10 carat. When addition, so x is equal to 2 carat. This will be how much? 6 carat, and this will be how much? 4 carat. So 10 carat means 10 carat square, 100 carats. Cost is 26 lakh. So 6 square is 36 carat square, and यहाँ पे हो गया 16. 36 plus 16 is how much? 36 plus 16 is how much? So it is 52. So 52 carat will be, cost will be how much? Cross multiply. So 52 into 26 lakh divided by 100. Let's go. And this is how much? So this is 56 into 26. 26 twos are 52. Carry forward is 5. 26 fives are 130 plus 5, 13. 1352. So 1352 lakh by 100. So what is the loss? Loss is 13.52 lakh. So this is the value one will get. So loss is how much? 12.48 lakh. The loss is 12 point, and that is 26 minus 13.52. You will get over here. 12.48 lakh will be the loss. Is it clear, guys, everyone? Go ahead with the next question. And the next question is, the ratio between two numbers is 5:7. And their product is 560. What is the difference between these two numbers? Now understand. Let's say the number is 5x and the number is 7x. Now product is equal to 560. Let's cancel it. 7, 8 is up. So it is 80. Let's cancel it. B5 and it is 16. So x square is equal to 16. That means x is equal to 4. What will be the numbers? The number will be 5x will be 20 and 7x will be, and 7x will be 20. So what is the difference? The difference is of 8. The difference is of 8. Is it clear, guys? Go ahead with the next question. So next question is, an alloy of copper and zinc is in ratio 9:4. How much zinc is required to be melted with 24 kg of copper? So copper and zinc. The ratio is 9:4. And what is copper? Copper is 24. So how much is zinc required? I don't know. So what it will be? 4 into 24 is equal to 9 into x. So 4 into 24 is equal to 9 into x. 3 say, let's cancel it 3 times, and 3 say we have 8. So value of x is how much? 32 by 3, and that is 10 2 by 3. 10 2 by 3 kg. Is it clear? 10 2 by 3 kg. Go ahead with the next question. And that is the least whole number. The least whole number which, when subtracted from both the terms of the ratio 6:7 gives a ratio less than 16:21 is. So let's say if I have 6x and 7x. Yeah? Let's consider it like this. And the least whole number, or let's not do this guys. So let's say the least whole number which is subtracted is x. And this gives, this is a ratio less than 16 by 20. Cross multiply. 126 minus 21x is less than 112 minus 16x. Okay. So go this way, go this way. So this is how much? 14. And 14 is less than how much? 5x. Or x is, can I say, greater than 14 by 5? Or can I say 2.8? So x is greater than 2.8. And what I must know is whole number. So can I say x is nothing but it is equal to 3. The number, whole number which is greater than 2.8 is only 3. So I will mark my answer as 3. Is it okay, guys? Now see, let's solve some questions related with ages. Concept of ages in questions of ages, it also depends upon ratio and proportion. So let's get to problems on ages. Go ahead. And it says the ratio of ages of A and B is 2:3. If B is 3 years older than A, find the age of A after 2 years. Okay. Now see, let's consider the ages of A and B is 2x and 3x. And the difference, okay, and the difference is of 3 years. So understand, 3x minus 2x is equal to 3. Or can I say x is equal to 3? So what is 2x? 6 years. And what is 3x is 9 years. Age of A after 2 years, so plus 2, and that will be how much? 8 years. Is it clear? That will be how much? 8 years. Is it okay, guys? Let's go to the next question. Two years ago, Harish was thrice as old as his brother Chris. Two years later, Harish will be twice as old as Chris. Find their present ages. Find their present ages. Now see, we have two scenarios. 2 years ago and 2 years later. Now let's assume Harish and Chris. Today, Harish is of H years, Chris is of K years. 2 years ago, it will be what? H minus 2 and K minus 2. Now their ratio is what? Thrice as old. Harish was 3 times as old. So can I say 3 I will multiply and they will get equal? 2 years later, and Harish plus 2, Chris plus 2. And this is again twice. Both the equation. Let's solve it. So H minus 2 is equal to 3K minus 6. Clear? And H plus 2 is equal to 2K plus 4. And let's solve. What I will do is, I will subtract over here. I will subtract over here. Okay. So थोड़ा ध्यान से देखिए. Minus, 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 minus. So H and H got cancelled. So minus 4, and here K minus 10. So K is equal to what? 10 minus 4. And K is equal to what? 6. So Chris is how much old? 6 years today. Is it clear, everyone? And what is Hari's age? So here 4 into 3, 12. And let's say we have put 6 over here. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 into 3, 12. 12. And plus 2, Hari's is 14 years. Hari's is how much? It is 14 years. Clear, everyone? Go ahead with the next question. And the question says, Ram is 5 years elder than Lakshman, who is 4 years elder than Bharat. Their combined age is 61. Find Lakshman's age. See, let's say Bharat is X years. So Lakshman will be 4 years elder. So X plus 4. And Ram is 5 years elder than Lakshman. So Ram is what? X plus 4 plus 5. So it is X plus 4 plus X plus 9. And sum total is how much? 61. So 3X plus 13 is equal to 61. Go there. So 3X is equal to 61 minus 13. It is how much? 48. So the value of X is 16. Bharat is how much years? 16. Ram is how much? 16 plus 4, 20. And Lakshman is how much? 20. And we have to find Lakshman, and who is 20 years of age. Is it clear? Go ahead with the next question. The sum of ages of mother and son. The sum of ages is equal to age of father. Three years later, the father will be 6 times the age of son. The ratio of present ages of mother and son is 10:1. Find the age of father. Now see, it is saying mother plus son is equal to father. 3 years later, so when I am saying 3 years later, mother will be added by 3, son will be added with 3, and father will be added with 3. And it is saying father plus 3 will be 6 times the son's age. Can I say F plus 3 is equal to 6x plus 18? And moreover, we also have mother is to son is equal to 10:1. So we have mother is to son is 10:1. So if we have 10x and 1x, it will be 11x. So 10x, x, and it will be 11x. So let's replace. Let's solve. Will be mother plus 3 father plus 3. So here father is equal to 6x plus 15. So solving, father is 33, 6s, and son is 3. So 5x is equal to 15. So son is of 3 years, mother is of 30 years, and father is of 33 years. So your answer is 33. Is it clear, guys? Now, with this, we end our topic of ratio and proportion. I hope you learned it well. So, from my side, I will end the stream. Thank you.